Jimmy Buffett was an American singer-songwriter, musician, author, and businessman. He was best known for his music, which often portrays an island escapism lifestyle. Some of his most popular songs include Margaritaville, Come Monday, and Cheeseburger in Paradise. He also founded the Margaritaville Holdings empire, which offers resorts, restaurants, housing, and more. He was a friend of billionaire Warren Buffett and a successful investor in Berkshire Hathaway. He had a net worth of $1 billion as of 2023. He was also an avid pilot, sailor, and environmentalist. He wrote several books, including Tales from Margaritaville, A Pirate Looks at 50, and Where is Joe Merchant? He was beloved by his fans, who called themselves parrotheads. He lived his life like a song till the very last breath and will be missed beyond measure by so many. Awards and honors. He received many awards and honors for his achievements in music and entertainment. He won 3 awards in 2013 in 3 different categories. An Academy of Country Music Pioneer Award, Country Music Association Award for Vocal Event of the Year, and Academy of Country Music Single Record of the Year, 2003. Grammy Hall of Fame, 2016. Buffett's song Margaritaville was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, which honors recordings of lasting qualitative or historical significance. Library of Congress National Recording Registry, 2016. Buffett's album, Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes, was added to the National Recording Registry, which preserves sound recordings that are culturally, historically, or aesthetically important. Florida Artists Hall of Fame, 2017. Buffett was inducted into the Florida Artists Hall of Fame, which recognizes persons who have made significant contributions to the arts in Florida either as performing or practicing artists in individual disciplines. Early life and education. Jimmy Buffett was born on December 25, 1946 in Pascagoula, Mississippi, and he lived in Mobile and Fairhope, Alabama, for some of his early years. His parents were Mary Lorraine and James Delaney Buffett Jr., who had a job with the Army Corps of Engineers. He went to St. Ignatius School in his grade school days, where he joined the school band as a trombone player. His grandfather, who was a steamship captain, introduced him to sailing as a kid, and this had an impact on his music later on. He finished his studies at McGill Institute for Boys, a Catholic high school in Mobile, in 1964. He played the guitar in his freshman year at Auburn University after he saw a frat brother playing it and attracting a crowd of girls. He quit Auburn after a year because of his poor grades and resumed his college education at Pearl River Community College and the University of Southern Mississippi in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where he earned a history degree in 1969. About Jimmy Buffett's personal life? Buffett tied the knot with Margie Washachek in 1969, but they split up in 1972. He later remarried to his second spouse, Jane, and had 2 girls, radio host Savannah Jane and movie maker Sarah Delaney, and a son they adopted, Cameron Marley. They lived in Sag Harbor, New York, and Palm Beach, Florida. They parted ways in the early 1980s but got back together in 1991. Buffett had a near-fatal accident on August 25, 1994, when his Grumman G44 Widgeon, N1471N, flipped over as he tried to lift off from the water near Nantucket, Massachusetts, around 3 p.m. Eastern Time. He managed to escape the plane and swim to shore, with only minor wounds. He lost his father on May 1, 2003, who was 83 years old, and his mother followed him 4 months later on September 25, at the age of 82. He was a fan of the Democratic Party and organized fundraising events for Democratic politicians, such as Hillary Clinton in 2016. His birthplace of Pascagoula, Mississippi, honored him by naming a bridge after him in 2015, Buffett Bridge. About Jimmy Buffett's professional career. Music. Buffett started his musical career in the 1960s as a country artist. He released his debut album, Down to Earth, in 1970. He moved to Key West, Florida, in the early 1970s and developed his unique style of Caribbean rock and roll, combining folk, calypso, rock, and pop. He had a breakthrough hit with Margaritaville in 1977, which became his signature song and a cultural phenomenon. He also had other popular songs such as Come Monday, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere, with Alan Jackson. He released over 30 albums and sold more than 20 million records worldwide. He was also a successful concert performer, earning an estimated $570 million from touring and recording over his decades-long career. His fans, known as Parrotheads, were known for their loyal and enthusiastic support. Business. Buffett turned his classic song Margaritaville into a massive lifestyle brand that included resorts, restaurants, housing, apparel, home decor, pool floats, tequila, and margarita mix. He founded the Margaritaville restaurant chain in 1985 and co-owned the now-defunct Cheeseburger in Paradise restaurant chain. He held a 28% stake in Margaritaville Holdings worth an estimated $180 million. He also invested in Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company, no relation, and had shares worth $140 million. He also owned several planes, including a Dassault Falcon 900 jet that he often used for his tours and travels around the world. He also had homes in Palm Beach, Florida, St. Barts, Sag Harbor, New York, and Malibu, California. Writing. Buffett was also a best-selling author who wrote several books, including Tales from Margaritaville, A Pirate Looks at 50, and Where is Joe Merchant? His books were mostly humorous fiction based on his experiences and adventures as a musician and traveler. He also wrote 2 children's books with his daughter Savannah Jane. His books sold more than 15 million copies worldwide. Other venture? Buffett was also involved in other ventures such as film production, Broadway musicals, philanthropy, and environmentalism. He produced several films based on his songs or books, such as Hoot, the Parrotheads documentary, and Escape to Margaritaville. He also co-wrote and starred in the Broadway musical adaptation of Escape to Margaritaville in 2018. He was a supporter of various causes such as disaster relief, ocean conservation, education, and healthcare. He founded the Singing for Change Foundation in 1995 to support grassroots organizations that address social and environmental issues. About his illness and death. He was diagnosed with skin cancer in 2019, which later turned into lymphoma, a type of cancer that affects the lymphatic system. He was on hospice care since Monday, August 28, 2023. Buffett died from lymphoma on September 1, 2023, at the age of 76. The singer's death was announced on his social media pages and his website. In a statement released by the family, they said, "Jimmy passed away peacefully on the night of September 1, surrounded by his family, friends, music and dogs. He lived his life like a song till the very last breath and will be missed beyond measure by so many. Rest in peace, Jimmy. You might be gone but most certainly never forgotten." Thank you for watching. For more content like this, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon.